survey in their city, fucking ask any of these women if they're virgins. Ask any of them, man. See what you get, man.
Hey, and even if they are virgins, if they fantasize about being with more than one man, they're a slut, man. If a woman is not physically a slut and she thinks of a sluttish way, she's a whore.
Honestly, if a woman's over 18 nowadays, she's definitely not no virgin, man. Sure. Guarantee you. In America, or basically, I mean, if it's not no little third world Muslim country, maybe, I don't know, man. Sure. But I know over here.
Yeah, like you had that. I watched that movie Ride Along with the dumbass Kevin Hart. He's talking about he wanted to get his blessing to marry his sister or whatever, and then he said about, no, you don't have my blessing, right? And then Kevin Hart's like, he's like, listen, it doesn't matter. He's like, I'm gonna marry her anyway. He's like, this isn't Afghanistan. He's like, I don't gotta give you a go for her. Hey, but that's like a joke that Khazar's put in, because hey, niggas think that that's only what the Muslims did. That's your heritage too, man.
Exactly.
You gotta pay for your wife, man.
She's property with a dowry or some kind.
Yeah. You know?
Out of Psalm 32 verse 1. Blessed he whose transgression is forgiven, whose sin is covered. Blessed is the man unto whom the Lord putteth not iniquity, and his whose spirit where is no guile.
Yeah, and that goes back to can somebody get is it Acts 17 and 9, to where it talks about the elect, where it goes into the elect, because that's what it's talking about, man. Because that's all this, everything that we're discussing right now, at the end of the day, it's all about the elect, man. Who those blessed brothers are, no one knows, man. It's all about them. You know why? Because they were there in the beginning with Yahushua, man. So it's only right that they get it, man. They're first fruits, man.
Acts 17:9?
Yep.
It says Acts 17 verse 9, it says, and the brethren immediately sent away, well, I'll read up, and when they had taken security of Jason and of the others, they led them go, and the brethren immediately went away, Paul and Silas by night, unto Berea.
Not Acts.
Acts 5 and 29.
But yo, still read up to 11. It's a good scripture, man.
Okay.
Yeah, read up to
And the brethren immediately sent away Paul and Silas by night unto Berea, who coming thither went into the synagogue of the Jews. These were more noble than those of Thessalonica, and that they received the word with all readiness of mind, and searched the scriptures daily whether those things were so.
So that's what we're supposed to do, man. Search the scriptures. Alright? We have GMS. We're compared to the Church of Berea, man. Because we're diligent. Alright? We make in classes. We go on the highways. Alright? We meditate upon this word. Alright? So that's how we're supposed to be. Okay, you found it now?
Yeah, Salakia brothers.
Yeah. This is John chapter 17 verse 9.
John, not Acts.
Salakia. John 17.
Well, that's the spirit. You call it a good scripture.
Yeah, that's a good scripture, man, because
Yeah, Acts is a good scripture.
you're supposed to
This one first, though.
you're supposed to search the scriptures, man. You know, you're supposed to look up things, go into history, geography, like the others are talking about. Right? It tells you to apply yourself basically to wisdom. You know? I'm gonna just look up the word search quickly. Oh, here, that's a good word.
Strong's G350. Anacrino. Anacrino.
Alright, anacrino, which means examine or judge, to investigate, examine, inquire into, scrutinize, sift, question. A lot of words you gotta scrutinize and question, man. Like the word world is you take it for face value, like Daniel, man. You don't look up words, that means every nation can be saved, man.
That's right, man.
Or you look up Easter in Acts, 13. Oh, we have to keep Easter, we have to paint eggs and go treasure hunting and all that bullshit, you know? So we gotta scrutinize, we gotta sift. And that's what the elders do when they look up words, man. Like a lot of the word stranger. There's two words for stranger. There's gar and nakar, man. All right. Specifically in a forensic sense of a judge to hold an investigation. Hey, we're like forensic scientists, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know, going into the teat, man.
Laboratories and stuff.
You
They're
know,
going deep,
this is
man.
our laboratory,
They're
man.
going
This is
deep.
the laboratory, you know.
Hey, and it's beautiful because me and this brother, we have a job where we get down like that, man. Where we have to get into things, man.
Yep.
Where we might have to get into investigation
Yep,
mode, man.
yep, yep.
And guess what? When you get into investigation mode, there's certain questions that you have to ask before you can even bring that report to your boss, man. You know, they say the 5 W's, man. Who, what, where, when, why, and then how.
How, yeah.
You know? So if you don't know all those things and you're just talking out your ass, man, you really don't have no facts, man.
Hold on.
Yeah,
There's
scripture
more.
says to prove all things.
All things, man. And prove all things don't mean one scripture. John 3:16, God can, told you. Where are you going? John 3:16, he's gone. Where's this guy going? That's his whole belief on the Bible.
This is one note. Man.
Done.
Yeah.
That's not an investigation. That's not a search.
It says to interrogate, examine the accused
Mm.
or witnesses, the judge of, estimate, determine the excellence or defects of any person or thing. So we
Defects.
examine. There's defects in the scriptures, man, because of the words, because of the English, man. The scriptures themselves aren't defects. What I'm talking about is the translation, man.
Virgin.
Rightly
The
dividing
word
the word.
virgin, Ilam or Ilama, you know, proportionally by looking through a series of objects or particulars to distinguish or search after. Hence, to investigate, examine, inquire into, scrutinize. Alright? It says not anxiously questioning. Yeah, that was basically it. But that's a good word.
Beautiful.
That's a deep word.
That's
man.
beautiful, man.
Because we read that scripture a lot, but see that we just sucked the meat off the bone, man. We just, you know, totally absorbed it, man. It's not just search. We just got the deeper meaning, man. And that's the beautiful thing with going into words, man. And that's why the elders are who the elders are, man. Because they do these things properly, man. They do them righteously.
Exactly.
You know, they do it the proper way, man.
In order.
You know.
The scriptures say in 2nd Ezra that lies are hard at least. So that's what this world's all covered up in. And the scriptures say a lie is a foul blot in a man, yet it's continuing the mouth of the untaught, man.
Exactly.
So the untaught are continuing teaching lies, man. You know?
Hey, and that's a good YouTube channel, GMS Searchers. You know,
Yeah, searchers.
it's a good word, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, forensics. Yeah.
GMS forensics.
Yeah.
I had this one quick precept. This is Proverbs 28:4. It says, "They that forsake the law praise the wicked, but such as keep the law contend with them." All right. So if you niggas aren't keeping the law, that means you're praising the wicked, man. All right. But such as keep the law contend with them. So the word contend is gara, which means, all right, to cause strife, stir up, contend, meddle, strive, be stirred up. Alright? To excite oneself against, engage in strife, wage war. Alright?
Isn't that what we do in the highways?
Yeah. Hey, like a lot of guys, oh, you GMS guys, you're just ruffling feathers and
Con.
you're don't make waves, you know?
Yeah.
You guys are
Don't
just
rock the
you guys
boat.
are just trouble. Yeah, don't rock the boat. You guys are just troublemakers. It just says, man, to cause strife, man. If a guy's telling you all nations can be saved, you curse that guy out, man.
Yep.
If a guy's telling you all nations are going to slavery, but there's 10 Edomites that are going to make it,
Yeah.
you get on his ass, man.
Yep.
And you cause strife.
Yep.
You know, if a guy's telling you hell's in the scriptures, you cause strife.
Yep.
You don't, okay, brother, you know, we're both Israelites, let's just find the
Let's come
common,
together.
you know?
Denominator.
Yeah. Let's just be at ease. When Elder Tahar met those two guys,
Mm-hmm.
the Latin tribe dude, he's like, there's a big elephant in the room. We're both Israelites. Let's just get together. And then when the Lord, no, man, you gotta examine everything, man. The Most High, like Elder Gabar says, the Most High demands perfection. You're not just gonna, oh, well, the Most High's gonna bring out the truth in due time. He's bringing it out through us, man. All right. And how we prove that? Because we look at words. When you got a guy that's just there, hey, when you got a guy that he just reads things for face value, he doesn't look it up. You equate that to a dull sword, man. Do you bring a dull sword to warfare? That's like bringing a butter knife, man.
Con.
You know, that's like bringing a butter knife to
Gator blade or something.
you know. So when you look up look up words, you're really getting to the bottom of things, man. You know, just like if you have a court case, and your lawyer, you know, before the case, your lawyer tells you certain words. What if your lawyer doesn't tell you what certain words mean, man?
Exactly.
What if you're a juror, like those jurors on there, the 12, the prosecutor is talking about, the judge is going to explain certain legal terms. Don't worry, you're going to get the meaning. What if they don't explain the meaning, man?
Exactly.
What are you going to do? All right? That's what we equate you IUIC guys to, man. You don't look up words, man. So you're really lost, man. You're really a dull sword. You're bringing those men to warfare. You're bringing a knife to a gunfight, man. That's what you're doing.
Yep.
All right? Because what if someone comes up and says, "Oh, read Acts 13, Easter. Do we keep Easter, guys?" What are you gonna do?
They're gonna say, yeah.
You know?
They're gonna be like, it's in the scripture.
Yep. And then I forgot who said it because someone messaged one of the guys from IUIC. He's like, "Come on, you know we don't keep Easter." But how do you know that?
Con.
How do you know that? It
We
says
don't.
Easter.
Yeah.
How do you know that? You know?
And what do you do to an unlearned person? That's not righteousness for an unlearned person. For someone who's new in the scripture, they have to be taught these things, man.
Yep.
Oh, you just know we don't keep Easter, but how does he know? He's new. What are you gonna do to a new brother who's trying to learn?
Yep.
So his house is totally out of place. Fucking Nathaniel 7, man. Your house is totally out of place, man. It's about to fall down.
That's right. That's right.
Because you have different camps out there who's teaching all these madness, and it's causing them to err, man. So Nate's gonna have a lot of blood on his hands, man.
Hey, first of all, the scripture says that this nation is a stiff-necked nation, man. You can't be easy on Israel, man. You gotta teach Israel the truth, man, over and over and over and over again, constantly, like the elders do, the elders of GMS, man. So if you guys are just like, oh, you should just know these things, or no, we don't celebrate Easter. Well, you're not teaching it, man. You're not getting on Israel, man. If you give Israel enough leeway, they'll do crazy things, man.
Yeah, let me bring this out, matter of fact. This is Sirach 33 and 24. It says, "Fodder, a wine, and burdens are for the ass, and bread, correction, and work for a servant. If thou set thy servant to labor, thou shalt find rest.
Yep.
But if thou let him go idle, he shall seek liberty. A yoke and a collar do bow the neck. So are tortures and torments for an evil servant. Send him to labor that he be